Thank you very much, Comrade Brown, and also to welcome you, all members of the press. I wanted to just touch on two issues. Firstly, is the by-election in Gutu West, which was conducted last Saturday, and also our preparations for the coming by-elections in December this year. First of all, just to say we were very excited about the party's performance in Gutu West, although we were not very surprised, but all the same we are very grateful to the electorate in Gutu West, which went in full force to support the candidature of Comrade John Paradza, who garnered 12,147 votes, compared to 1,775 for the independent candidate, 1,285 for the CCC candidate, and 138 votes for the NCA candidate. As I said earlier on, we were not very much surprised because during the harmonized general elections in August this year, Zanu PF won 9 wards out of the 10 in Gutu West, which demonstrated the strength of Zanu PF in that constituency, in that admin district, and in any case in Masvingo. The word that we didn't get was really as a result of some of the candidates who split the votes. And therefore it was not surprising that we didn't get that word. Therefore, I would like, first of all, to thank the electorate, the leadership in Gutu West, the Member of Parliament of Gutu West, the entire provincial leadership of Masvingo. I went to Gutu, Mpandawana, Growth Point on the Thursday before the Saturday election day. And I was very impressed that there was the entire leadership of Masvingo was in Gutu Mpandawana. The leadership of the province was there, supported by Central Committee members. There were also members of parliament from other constituencies, from Mwenezi, from Zimuto, from Zaka, all of them coming together to support Comrade John Paradza. I did commend Masvingo province, that unit of purpose, where in all these admin districts coming together, because the victory is not for an individual. It's not a victory for John Paradza. but it's victory for Zanu PF and it's victory for the President, Comrade Dr. ED Mnangagwa. So this was a demonstration that Zanu PF is still the party of choice, that Zanu PF is still very popular. And I think since we were just coming out of the campaign period and out of the elections, everybody was itching for these elections. I would also want to thank other senior members who came in to support Comrade John Paradza. If you recall, the Honorable Vice President, Comrade KCD Mohadi, was the one who came to launch the campaign representing His Excellency the President. And then our First Lady, Dr. Mnangagwa, also came and addressed a rally in Chatsworth. And we also had Politburo members who were going around campaigning for the party. And last Thursday, you had the leadership, including members of parliament, being deployed to the various polling stations and campaigning for the party. And the results are there for everyone to see. So I would like to once again thank everyone who contributed to this victory. The party is ever ready for any eventuality. You are aware that we have elections pending in early December. We have already conducted primary elections in Matabeleland North, in Matabeleland South, in Bulawayo Province, and there are areas where we didn't have primary elections because there has been consensus on who the party would like to have as a candidate. The case in point is in Binga North. And so the same goes for Bulawayo South. And it's the same story as well in Mavuku Tafara. We didn't have primaries in those constituencies, so the members who will be standing there are as a result of consensus by the party. And what we are now doing is to prepare for these elections. But as I said earlier on, we already have in every province teams that have been trained in terms of how to campaign, teams that have also gone through the relevant ideological training administered by Chitepo School of Ideology. So we have got champions who will also be accompanied by other members of the party to carry out campaigns in all those constituencies where we are going to have by-elections. So apart from the provincial teams that you have, we also have campaigning teams coming from our structures. The three wings, the Women's League, the War Veterans League, and the Youth League. They also have trained and experienced campaigning teams that will support our provincial teams and campaigning starting from this weekend until the day of the elections. So we'll be flat out. We also have members of the Central Committee, members of the Politburo, also visiting all these constituencies, polling stations, to reinforce the work of the teams on the ground. So we are in the process of now deploying senior members to accompany these teams that are already on the ground. We also have our affiliates where possible. They come in handy and support the work of our structures. We also have teams representing what we have been referring to as returnees. Returnees are former MDC or CCC members who have seen the light, who have come on board, and they also have their own teams. And normally their focus is their former colleagues who are still on the other side, whom they would want to bring back to the party. Yes, so this opportunity of going back to the people is healthy for the party, because we would want, as a commissariat, to continue to mobilize our electorate, our membership, because we are already in the mood of preparing ourselves for 2028. We don't sit on our laurels. We believe success breeds success. Once you succeed, it gives you the motivation that even tomorrow success is guaranteed. We have won the 2023 harmonized general elections, and we look forward to doing the same in 2028. And that work starts now. We are already preparing for that as we prepare for these by-elections. So as a party, we are ready at any point in time, and it's a healthy situation for us to keep us on our toes and to keep up mobilizing our membership. So we are very confident of winning in the by-elections and any other by-elections that can come our way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our National Political Commissar. Right, there you go, you heard it. The Colossal Revolutionary Party is ready and ever ready. And all preparations are for the by-elections on the 9th of December. I will allow anyone who has got any question that they want to pose to the National Political Commissar. Today it's called Ask What You Want, and you will answer. So who's the first one to ask? If you've got any questions to ask. NRA TV.
Not only with NRA TV, The main opposition has been blaming Zanu PF for the recent recalls, saying that you are behind them so that the ruling party attains a 2/3 majority in the parliament. How do you respond to that?
See, I've always said this recalling exercise has nothing to do with Zanu PF. My job as National Political Commissar is to mobilize our membership for any eventuality. But recalling is done by the party concerned. I cannot recall members of the opposition because I'm not party to that. I'm not a member of that party. If it was a recalling of Zanu PF members, then probably I would answer. But this is not Zanu PF. It's CC recalling its own membership. It's their internal issue, and it has nothing to do with us. Obviously, it creates work for us, but that's why we are here for. Okay.
Any other person with a question? Okay, class dismissed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.